Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The sound hit me first. A sharp crack like a glass shattering inside my chest. It came from the living room where laughter spilled out in waves, the kind that carries an edge you feel even before you understand it. I stepped closer, heart already tightening, and heard my wife say with a teasing giggle that did not sound like the woman I married, "All right, everyone. Here are the new rules I have set for him. For me." Her friends burst into louder laughter. Not the warm kind, the cutting kind. And then came the words that made my stomach twist. No going out without permission. No phone privacy. And he must tell me where he is at all times. Another round of laughter. My name was nowhere in what she said. I was not a person in that moment. I was a joke at the center of their amusement. That was the moment everything inside me cracked. I stayed hidden behind the doorway, frozen, as her friends encouraged her. One said, "Make him pay for all the past mistakes women let slide." Another chimed in, "He should be grateful you are keeping him. My man could never handle this. He would run." There it was again. Laughter. And my wife did not stop them. She encouraged them. Her voice had a strange tremble beneath the amusement. Something forced, something uneasy, but she kept smiling. She played the part. She let them mock me even though I had done nothing to deserve a punishment of any kind. I stepped into the room. The laughter died instantly. 8 faces turned toward me. My wife's smile faltered. Her eyes widened, not with the guilt she should have shown but with fear. Fear that her performance had been exposed. That I had heard everything. New rules? I asked. My voice was quiet. Too quiet. She swallowed. It was just a joke. Just girl talk. They were having fun. By humiliating your husband? The silence tightened around us. I saw it then. The quick look her best friend gave her. The way my wife avoided my eyes. The tension in her fingers as she gripped her glass. A warning. A secret. Something deeper than teasing or thoughtless laughter. I excused her friends with a calmness I did not feel. They left quickly, whispering, avoiding my gaze. When the door closed, my wife exhaled shakily and rubbed her forehead as if preparing for a fight she hoped to avoid. "Why?" I asked. "Why would you do that? What was that about?" "It was nothing," she said. "It was stupid. I got carried away." "No. There was something else." She sat down on the edge of the couch, and her breath came faster. Her hands trembled. She looked like someone trying to hold a door closed while a storm pushed from the other side. "Just tell me," I whispered. Her eyes filled with tears. I did not want them to know. I did not want anyone to see. I wanted to look like I was in control. In control of what? The storm broke. My guilt. My legs felt numb. Guilt for what? She buried her face in her hands. The words barely escaped her lips. "I kissed someone." My heart splintered. "When?" I asked, breath tight. "A month ago," she whispered. "It was stupid and brief and I stopped it. I swear I stopped it. But I have been terrified ever since. And when the girls were talking about women taking control in relationships, I panicked. I played along. I thought if I pretended to be the one setting rules, then I would not look like the one who made a mistake." She looked up at me with eyes that pleaded for forgiveness she had not earned. "You humiliated me," I said softly, "to make yourself feel better about what you did." She nodded slowly, crying harder. I could not speak for several long seconds. Every emotion collided inside me. Anger, hurt, love, confusion. The feeling of betrayal that crawled through my chest like fire. The ache of wanting to believe her. The fear that believing her would make me a fool. Finally I said, "Who was it?" "Someone from work," she whispered. It was one moment. I was vulnerable and stupid. I hate myself for it. I closed my eyes. I could picture it too easily. The closeness. The softness. The intimacy that was meant to be ours. She reached for my hand, but I stepped back. "Please," she said through tears. "Tell me what to do. Tell me how to fix this." I stared at her. At the woman I loved. At the woman who had broken something delicate inside me without considering the cost. "You already made a list of rules," I said quietly. "But those were never rules for me. They were rules for yourself. All you had to do was admit it." She looked stunned. "What do you mean?" "I am putting my foot down," I said. Right now. Not as revenge. Not out of anger. But because I need space. I need distance. And I need honesty. So here is the only rule that matters. We take time apart. You face what you did. You reflect on why you did it. And after that, if there is still anything left between us, we talk again. Her face went pale. You are leaving? I am choosing myself, I said. For the first time in a long time. The silence that followed was not loud. It was heavy, thick with the weight of everything unspoken. I walked to the door. She whispered my name once, but I did not look back. Some betrayals destroy trust with a single act. Others destroy it with the lies that follow. Hers had done both. And for the first time she understood it.